Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Katrina. So happy December. It's day one of Vlogmas. I'm so excited. I've never done Vlogmas before. I've actually never done vlog style videos, although I've always wanted to. So I'm excited to be here. You know, you could see our Christmas tree in the background. We went to go Christmas tree shopping last weekend. And it was so cute because they had names of all the trees. And so that's Wendy. So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so today is day one. I'm super excited. I'm in a phase where I want to do kind of like a refresh or whatever. So I'm refreshing and like redecorating and kind of like updating different areas of the house. So we're gonna do some bathroom shelves today. They were already installed. I bought them in June and there was a whole situation. We won't get into that. But I'm going to reinstall them. So why don't I give you guys a little before, you know, so we can see before and after. Cute little before, okay. So this is what we're looking at right now. As you can see, like there's some damage on the wall and everything like that. I did fill like a couple of the holes. It was just terrible. So anyway, we're gonna do it right, okay? So I'm just really excited about the shelves. I think they're gonna come out really great once they get installed correctly. So I just finished working out, so I'm gonna go, you know, freshen up and do all that, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. I was thinking that, actually I'm gonna do my brows first. I get my brows threaded. I was going every 2 weeks, but I'm gonna just go once a month from now on because I don't want them to get too thin. So I'm gonna start going once a month. I did just get them done like 2 weeks ago. No, a week ago. And so they look pretty good. They can use some touching up. So I'm gonna do that. I just, you know, tweeze the areas that need tweezing, and I use one of those brow razors to finish it up. So I'm gonna do my brows, and then we're gonna do our nails together. So I'll see you in a minute. Hey y'all, so I'm back. We're about to do our nails, but before I do, I want to show you guys the shelves. They came out really good. I love it. Let me flip the camera. Okay, so there they are, all 3 shelves looking so cute. I'm not sure what else I'm gonna put on the shelves just yet, but I'm just happy, so happy and thankful that they're finally up. Love that for us, yes. All right, so let's do our nails. This is currently what we're looking like. It's been a couple of weeks. They're definitely in need, and this one broke like all the way down a couple of weeks ago. So we're growing that nail back. I'm using the, what is this? Olive and June nail polish remover pot. And I love these little, what are these called? I mean, I guess I love these little containers that have the foam in there with the nail polish remover, because it's just mess free. I feel like it is like somewhat more sustainable too, because I'm not sitting here using all these cotton balls to take my nail polish off. And it just makes it so much easier, because you know when you're taking your nail polish off and you just have to keep on wetting the cotton, because it's just, I think because it just constantly evaporates. So anyway, I love this, and anytime I feel like it's getting kind of low, or the nail polish remover is getting dingy or something, you can literally just empty this out and refill it and reuse it. That's what I do. I don't know if that's like good or bad or what, but that's what I do. I never had a problem before. So get yourselves a drink. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the life update now. I mean, why not? And I'm drinking coquito. Love coquito. That's like just something you have to have as a Hispanic woman, as a Hispanic person in general. Have any of you guys had coquito? Do you like it? Do you not like it? I usually I make like a vegan version, but last year's vegan version, not vegan, but well, I mean, I guess it's probably vegan, but the whole point was to make it dairy free. It was not hitting like it should have been. So I made it regular this time, and it is so good. It is so good. I think I made a mistake last year when I decided to try to make a dairy-free version. So I'm gonna try to make a dairy-free version like again. Let me know if you guys want to know how to make it, because you know, I don't mind. We can go over, we can make coquito together. What was I about to say? Oh, and if you have had coquito, what kind of alcohol do you like to put in yours? Because I know the majority of people use like white rum in theirs, and I don't have anything against white rum, but for some reason I just need to have the brown spiced rum. Like that's just what I like. So that's what I use in mine. And I made all virgin coquito, that way my daughter and I could drink. We could drink the coquito together. So I'll add alcohol to mine separately from her, and she'll still be able to, you know, enjoy it with me. You know what I mean? So yeah, I hope you guys have been doing well. My nail polish is off. Oh no. Dang, I need to be careful I'm not spilling. Put a towel down or something. I usually use one of these cuticle pushers with the Sally Hansen cuticle remover, but honestly, I don't think my nails don't really look like they need that again. Oh, careful. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so clumsy. Fun fact about me, I am clumsy. So yeah, I really don't feel like I need it. So I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands, and we're going to get right into it, because I actually already filed my nails down yesterday. Not filed them down, but I reshaped them. I'm going for more of a ballet sort of shape, so I have like these straight edges on the right and left, and then a little bit of a more narrow tip. And like it just comes straight, but like all together. Oh, wrong side. All together here, like it comes in, becoming more narrow at the tip, and then I just square that little tip off. They could use some touching up though. But anyway, life update. I'm so excited to be back, y'all. This last year, I decided that I wanted to go back to college. And so that's the reason why I've been MIA. I was giving you guys like a couple of really good videos talking about my experience with Accutane. So if you haven't seen that and you struggle with acne, I definitely recommend checking out the playlist I have. Honestly, I don't know why. I think there was a lot of fear mongering surrounding Accutane, and so that's what made me like really hold off on getting it. But honestly, it's one of the best things I could have done for my skin, and I'd highly recommend that anyone go and talk to their dermatologist about their options, if that's an option, if they're a candidate. and all that, because I really don't think that there's anything to be afraid of or fearful of. They really watch you heavily to make sure that, you know, everything is going well for you. I keep saying I need to stop saying that. Anyway, but yeah. So I was putting out those videos, and then I'm not even really sure what happened. I feel like I definitely wanted like a change, I guess. And getting my degree is something that I've always wanted to do, but I wasn't sure, like, what would I get a degree in? And I've tried several times, trust me, to get my degree, and every single time it's just, you know, the degree program that I chose, I just didn't enjoy it. It was like gruesome to get through. And I understand this is something that's going to be challenging and all of that, but I think at the same time it should be something enjoyable. It was it was difficult. You know, I've been in school for computer science. What is it? Criminal justice. What else? I took some prerequisites because I was thinking about going into the sonography program. Like, I've tried several times, and each time I'm like, this just, I don't think this is gonna work for me. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm thankful that I'm able to actually like just be honest with myself about those types of things, and, you know, try again when it makes sense, because going to school is expensive. But finally, I'm back, baby. And it's been going really, really well. I have a 4.0 GPA. I'm excited. But going back to school is really, really difficult. This year, I decided, though, I was like, you know what? I really think I want to go to school for graphic design. I really think that going the more artistic route is going to be something that I enjoy a lot more, and I love it. Like, it's definitely difficult and like challenging, but it's something that I thoroughly enjoy, being in that creative energy, and just I don't know how to explain it, but I really, really love it. We actually had a critique last night in class, and we're nearing the very end of the semester this semester, and so our last project is a magazine. And at first I was really, really intimidated. Like, I feel like, I mean, I was excited at first because I was like, yeah, you know, I think that this is going to be something that I really, really enjoy, you know, the whole editorial design part. But I did feel really, really intimidated. But you know, obviously I had no choice but to start the project. And as I've been going through it, I've just been enjoying it so much. Like, baby, when we were doing our critique, we only have 2 more weeks left. So we're making the closing changes and everything like that to our project. I only have 1 more feature article that I need to do, and then a other component of the project that I need to complete. But we did our critique yesterday, and my teacher was like, this looks really pro, and everyone was just, my classmates, when we do our critiques, our teacher, our professor critiques us and gives us feedback on each element that we're designing, but also our peers do a critique too, and they jump into the conversation and give their thoughts as well. And I just appreciate the positive vibes and the feedback. Everyone was really like blown away. They really, really loved the design and the direction I was taking it in. And that just felt so good to me. Like, Vogue, where are you? Because I can totally see myself doing something like that, you know? That would be so dope. But I've been going so hard. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this little nub. But I've been going so hard in school, y'all. Like, I started in the spring, which was you know, January of this year, and then I did the summer semester, and I only had probably like a week between those 2 semesters. And then after the summer semester, now we're in the fall semester currently right now, and I probably only had maybe I think I had 2 weeks, I think I had 3 weeks between between spring and summer. And then I had probably 1 week between summer and fall. So when I say I've been in school nonstop this year, I've been in school literally nonstop. But I'm so proud of myself. We're gonna go wash our hands. I'll be right back. Okay, so I always wear a base coat. This is the ASP long wear base coat. I think it works well. I mean, I'm not entirely sure, but I would buy it again this show. So what was I saying about school? Anyway, it's been going really, really well. I know I was talking about the transfer credits. Okay, so because I've tried several times to get my degree, I had a lot of transfer credits. And so honestly, I really thought that I was only going to be able to transfer about 2 or 3 classes, honestly. But when I got my report back, like, they were able to transfer so many of my credits. I was like, oh my gosh, what a blessing, y'all. So I literally don't have a lot of classes left to take before I can get my degree. So just this 1 year, putting in hella work and just really putting my head down, hustling, grinding it out, I really feel like it's gonna pay. Well, it's gonna pay off, because at this point I don't have a lot of classes to take. A lot of the classes that I have to like next semester, I'm gonna take 1 general education class. I think I only have 2 general education classes that I still need to take at this point, but the rest of them are degree specific, like within my field, within my major, I should say. So I'm so excited about that. That was really good news. I'm actually going to school in San Diego. I live in Virginia, but the design curriculum here on the East Coast, and when I say the East Coast, I mean the East Coast, from Florida all the way up to Maine, baby. It is not popping, okay? Like, their curriculum is really outdated in my opinion. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And I just couldn't. I started off at, my local community college, and it went fine. I was definitely learning, but like one of the design classes I was taking, it was supposed to be fundamentals of design, and it was literally like a fine arts class, and I was just so confused because I'm like, okay, I understand that they're related, but I don't think this is right. This doesn't seem right. And so I started doing my own research like during the springtime, and I was like, oh, the programs in California are hella good, bro. And I tried to see if there was any other programs, like maybe not, like, because there was definitely no programs that I felt were up to par here in Virginia. So it was like, at that point, I only had 2 options. I would settle for what we have here in Virginia, or consider the possibility of transferring to an out-of-state college. And so ultimately, I ended up deciding to transfer. I was admitted to one in not San Diego, it was in another city in California. And I don't know, they were giving me issues. It was a whole mess. I don't know what it was. They were giving me all these issues. It was like something to do with the financial aid or something like that. I think it was something with the financial aid. So I ended up just, I know what it was. They knew I was out of state. They admitted me, let me register for classes. And then they said, oh, you know, even though the classes you're going to be taking, they're all offered online. You know, we can't allow out of state students to attend classes here. Like they said it was like the law and all this other stuff. And I'm like, what? It was a complete mess. I went back and forth with them trying to kind of like understand, and I was hoping that at some point like someone was misunderstanding something, but no, I mean, I guess that's how they operate things over there. So I said, well, if that's really, really true, no other colleges in California would admit me. I wasn't going to say no. I wasn't going to say no. I wasn't going to take no for an answer. So I was like, you know what? I really think that they are not making this up, but I really think that they're misunderstanding something, because that just doesn't make any sense. It just does not make any sense. So I kept looking, and I actually found an amazing program in San Diego, and that's where I am now. At the time, we were coming off the pandemic, and so when I did my research, you know, they had advertised the different formats that the courses are offered in. And I wanted to make sure that all the classes I was having to take, and I'm going to go ahead and start painting my nails. I'm using, what is this? Tool Much. I'm not sure how to say it. Tulle. This is the Sally Hansen Color Therapy in 537 Too Much. I think it's supposed to be a play on words, too much, but anyway, yeah, we're going for like a pinky nude. This is like one of my favorite nail colors, but anyway, I had done the research to make sure that all of the classes that I was taking, that I was going to be able to take them online, you know, because while I of course want to get the best education that I can, you know, it online is just better for me being a single mother. You know, my daughter is always going to come first. I also work full time. And I'm a good independent learner. That's the other thing too. So I didn't want to be driving back and forth to classes and doing all that. So yeah, I decided to make sure that the classes were offered online, and they were, all of them. And so fast forward, we're in the fall semester, and I'm noticing like the language my professor is using. I'm noticing the language that my professor is using during his lectures, like when he talks about certain things about the program. And it's sounding like not all the classes are offered online. It sounds like some of them, it's like they only offer them in person. And so I ended up talking to him on the side one day, and I was like, hey, you know, I live in Virginia, and I was under the impression that all the classes are offered remotely, but I've noticed, you know, pretty much what I was just telling you guys. You know, can you clarify, like, are some of these more advanced classes for the program not offered in a remote format? And he confirmed that, yeah, some of these advanced courses are only offered in person on campus. So I was like, oh, dang. Dang, that's a bummer. Super, super bummer. Because not like I don't, it's not like I mind taking a class, you know, in person, you know what I mean? But with me living in Virginia, I would have to completely relocate, which when I was a kid, I always said, I can't wait to move out of Virginia. Okay, I can't wait to be here. I can't wait to be leaving out of here because, I mean, I'm not even gonna get in that part. I'm not even gonna get into that part. But I can't wait to leave this place. You know, so it's always been my plan to leave Virginia. I'm originally from Hawaii, and so like best case scenario would be to either move back to Hawaii or someplace close to Hawaii or Puerto Rico. So anyway, I checked like what is the cost of living in San Diego? What kind of like expenses would I be looking at to relocate? Y'all. The rent out there is insane. To say the very least, the rent out there is insane. So at this point, you know, I'm registered for the upcoming spring semester that starts in June. We're gonna finish fall. We're gonna finish fall strong. First layer. I don't know if y'all could see it, but moment of silence for that. We're gonna finish the fall semester strong. We're gonna go into spring optimistic. You know what I mean? You know, anything can change at any moment. And so I'm just gonna remain positive, take it one step at a time. There's a Bible scripture that says, do not worry about tomorrow, for today comes with its own challenges, something like that. And it's true. So I'm not gonna be looking too far ahead into the future here. One day at a time, 1 month at a time, just one semester at a time. If I'm super blessed, they'll be willing to make an exception so that I can attend on Zoom. I think that would be perfect, you know what I mean? But we shall see when we'll see once we, you know, have to cross that bridge, where we go with that. So yeah, that's the whole life update right there. That's what's been going on. So I just been, you know, staying focused. That very first semester in the spring in January, that thing had me shook, baby, because it was like project after project after project, and it's still one project after the next. But at that point, they threw me headfirst into some fine arts class that was supposed to be design based, and I was just like, oh my goodness, I don't consider myself artsy. So it was, I mean, it was definitely a good experience. I did enjoy it overall, but it was really hard. But it was a good experience. I enjoyed it. And so that's what I have going on. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm just finishing my nails. The second coat is already on. I don't know how well you guys can see my nails, but I'll probably show you guys in natural lighting how they look. I don't want to bore you to death, you know what I mean? It is looking a little streaky, so I may have to go in with a third coat, but I'm going to do the third coat and put the top coat. This is the one that I use. It's the Sachet Vive. Why does it seem like their name changed? Yeah, because I thought it was Sachet Vive. This is Sachet Vive. I don't know how to say it. This is the Instant Gel Effect top coat. I think this is the only one that they put in this blue bottle. This stuff is so good. If you guys need a bomb top coat, definitely get this one. And this is one of those fast drying top coats. If you're a natural nail gal, y'all have got to get a fast drying top coat because it will save your life and your nerves. Because you know, isn't that like such a pet peeve when you do your nails? You take the time, it looks great, you put the top coat on, and then next thing you know, you're over here smudging it, dunning it, just messing it all up. That's the most, like, one of the most frustrating things. So I'm gonna put the top coat on in a second after it's had a few minutes to dry. And with fast drying top coats, you want to put it on while the nail polish is still not wet, but tacky. I'm not really sure exactly why that is, but it's something with like the science of it all. If you don't and you let this completely dry and then put this on, it's going to cause the polish to like shrink, and then it'll start peeling off of your nails, and it won't give you like that long lasting manicure that we're going for, you know what I mean? So top coat, and then I always do cuticle oil. I actually do this like actually it's a part of my skincare routine. Like my last step is always to put some oil on my cuticles. This is the Gelish Nourish cuticle oil. I've had this for a while, the bottle, and I definitely use all the oil that was in there. I just refill it with like grapeseed oil or argan oil or whatever it is that I have. That way I can still, you know, brush it on my cuticles because I like that kind of a thing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the life update. This is going to be the end of Vlogmas Day 1, okay? So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know about if you like coquito, if you want to see that sort of a video. What kind of alcohol do you even put in yours? And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.